Welcome back to another episode of Detroit Lions franchise. It's week 8, we're 7-0, and we play the Packers. Obviously, one of the biggest rivals of the Lions, and they are a pretty good team. 88 offense, but as you might imagine, things have changed over the years, and Aaron Rodgers is no longer their quarterback. It's superstar dev, 79 overall, Jordan Love. Very close to being an 80. But probably will still be a 79 with these attributes for our game. They have Jalen Hurts. They're doing a lot of quarterback, huh? Aaron Jones is their running back still. Andy Janovich. Devontae Adams still in Green Bay, of course. And this guy has killed us. Eli Bernard. Probably don't think about him as one of the antagonists of Lions franchise, but Eli Bernard has been really, really good every time we play the Packers. I think for future franchise series, I need to do a better job of building up the opponents a little bit more and focusing on some of their draft picks like Eli Bernard. But I'm still growing as a creator, I think, even so many years into this. So something to keep in mind for me going forward. Irv Smith Jr. at tight end. They've got David Bakhtiari, Elton Jenkins, Josh Myers. Tyler Peterson's a pretty good young offensive guard for sure. And then Kenny Saban, some type of auto-generated rookie. It's a pretty good offensive line, all things considered. They have Josh Kando starting at left end. Not great. Not really even a scheme fit for them either. James Pitts at right end, a drafted player. Tershawn Wharton, a defensive tackle. No more Kenny Clark. Zadarius Smith is still on the team, down to a 79 overall at 32 years old. Raekwon Cruz is their middle linebacker with pretty tremendous speed at 89. We've got Bobby Wagner as well, but he is not the player he once was. Right inside linebacker, Akeem Davis-Gaither. Again, not really a scheme fit for them at all. And then at corner, we all know about Jair Alexander, Sean Murphy-Bunting, and Isaiah Oliver. Darnell Savage and Adrian Amos still back there in the secondary. So it's a decent team. I think it's one that we should be able to beat. We're 7-0, and we have a breakout challenge. Raphael Wilkinson's a beast. You're right. You know what? Richie, I'm going to give you a chance to show what you got. Breakout challenge for XP. Potentially even for development traits. I'm not really sure, but we're going to figure it out. If Richie Owens can truly dominate. Also, something just flew across the screen maybe. I'm not really sure. But yeah, what do we need to do for Richie Owens? We know he was arrested and jailed. No, he wasn't. He was suspended for a couple games. The thumbnail maybe would have led you to a different conclusion. But he was suspended, missed some of the last games of the season. But Raphael Wilkinson gets some XP. And then Richie Owens needs to get 150 receiving yards against the Packers. And we'll get some goals. I like that. Touchdown multiplier, too. Coach Dangus also with the press conference here. Got to watch him on the podium. But they're saying you're facing a bitter rival in the Packers this week, and limiting the impact of Jair Alexander must be a top priority. How will you stop him? We're going to go ahead and just talk trash about the Packers, I think is the route to go. Packers suck. So what's going to happen is they're going to be boosted. The Packers like, you're talking trash? Talking trash? And then it's going to be they get a ton of XP, or not even XP. They're going to get a ton of like game bonuses. But our goal is to score 4+ offensive touchdowns. Oh, and the Packers don't even get a boost. Okay, that worked out really well. Their top threat is Johnny Hekker. Huh. We're going to try and throw it deep. And just want to make sure everybody stays healthy. But we'll do, I think, 350 yards passing. If we're going to get 4 offensive touchdowns, we're going to have to air the ball out quite a bit. So that's going to be the goal. Hopefully everybody stays healthy, because if we get a big injury, especially to Richie Owens, it's really going to limit what can come out of this game. But the offense looks fully healthy, and they are. And the defense doesn't really matter quite so much. We have a lot of depth now. But they are all healthy as well. So things are looking good. Let's go ahead and upgrade our players and then hop in to play the Green Bay Packers. And we have a lot of upgrades. Oh my goodness. For Raphael Wilkinson, I'm still trying to upgrade spectacular catch and short route running. So to me, it makes a lot of sense to go physical. And hopefully we get spectacular catch and short route running as a result. And we get +2 catching, +1 medium, +2 spectacular catch, which is a big one for me. And +2 stiff arm actually is not too bad either. Like, he's already one of the best receivers in the league. You'd think he'd be older than 23 years old. This is only his second year, and he's a 93 overall, playing up to a 94. Just spectacular. For Oruwariye, I want to go slot. I really need to try and get speed on him, but we don't get it. +1 man, +2 play rec, I guess. Still trying to get zone coverage into the 90s for Derek Davidson. Hit power has never really been a strength of his, but I'm just going to keep going into zone, and hopefully we get a big boost one of these days, and he can really become a true, real great cover safety. +2 zone's big. He already tackles well, got a boost there as well, though. Derek Davidson is starting to look really, really good. Richie Owens is a dynamic deep threat. How about some more deep route running? Spectacular catch would be nice as well. Let's go ahead and do deep threat. He gets +2 catch in traffic, spectacular catch, and deep route running. Not really too bad of an upgrade there. Cameron Ford, of course, the lockdown corner. Just so good. I'd love for press to get upgraded. I'm going to go ahead and do slot, though. And maybe we'll get even a speed boost. That'd be fantastic. +2 press, +3 tackle, +1 man. Major upgrades for Cam Ford. And then Justin Acosta will be the last one I do manually. And he's just really well balanced. Lead blocking is maybe the only thing I'd want to go up a little bit more. And let's just do agile. It's the bottom one. We'll make him a little bit more well-rounded. He's still going to be injured with a broken finger. There's some weird game mechanic where he got injured in practice despite being severely injured. It's like, why are you practicing? And his injury, instead of being like 7 or 8 weeks, ended up being like 2. So not complaining at all. We got really, really lucky, and he should be back next week. Rocking the all-black unis for this one. Monday night prime time under the lights in the dome here in Detroit, Michigan. And the Packers will start with the football. B.J. Dickerson in the box. Kind of forgot that's his main role, but maybe it shouldn't be. He's already running for 9 yards already. Maybe it would be more beneficial to put a bigger linebacker in Tyrone Wilbur in the box. Now, I'm worried about the receivers a little bit, but if they're just going to run the ball with Aaron Jones and kill us that way too, we're going to get gashed. It's just going to take longer as Brian Burns gets into the backfield for the sack. The fire burning here on Monday night prime time. Brian Burns just unblocked. Just unblocked. That's all it was. Again, he's a great player. Speed, explosiveness, one of his biggest strengths. Showcases it there. Throw it. Oh, man. Ford just beat. Really good route. Wilbur into the game. It's going to be a run. Jones hitting a good hole and breaking a tackle. I think it was Derek Davidson who couldn't wrap him up. Oh, end around. Devontae Adams. There's Derek Davidson taking out the legs of the superstar receiver. 2nd and 9. It's going to be a run. Jones has nowhere to go. Dorian Tompkins was there. Let's see if they give credit to Jeff Okudah for making the play. But yeah, that is all Dorian Tompkins, and that's credit well-deserved. Throw it. He's going deep. Where's Roman Boley? Oh my goodness, man. Sometimes the separation that guys get is insane, but the throw took him out of bounds. Incomplete, and Green Bay will punt. Got Tony Espinoza, the rookie out of Wisconsin, back to return. He won't even get a shot. All right, Richie Owens needs 150. He's so dynamic after the catch. Might be the way to do it, but Rashad Reese open down the sideline. Beautiful ball from Paul Garrison. 56 yards dropped in the bucket. Unbelievable throw. Switch release on the outside. Reese one-on-one against a backer. Garrison with just enough time. Still under pressure. Delivers a perfect throw. 60-plus yards in the air. And that nearly took Reese out of bounds. But an incredible route and throw. Great combo from Reese and Paul Garrison as Swift will change directions here and get maybe 6 or 7. As Jair Alexander is the injured Packer. Here's 3rd and 7. Quick throw. Wilkinson, big body, caught it in traffic, touchdown. As soon as we saw the defender with inside leverage leak back over the middle, we knew we could throw back shoulder, bulleted right in there, and Wilkinson just too big, too strong, and to catch that ball in traffic. As soon as we catch you leaning, we're throwing it right there. That pass was screaming. Now we're dreaming. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Love under pressure. He's going down. It's Russ Clemens. He was getting ready to uncork a bomb to the end zone. Russ Clemens said, nah, that's actually all right. You're just going to get sacked. Would have been nice if the football came out, but didn't get it. I mean, he got cut down immediately, just got up unblocked, and I'm not sure how Jordan Love held on to this. That's just a classic Madden animation, honestly, because that ball should have been out of there. Arm came forward, and then somehow it just got sucked back in right as Russ Clemens made contact. But I'm not complaining. That could have been a touchdown. Who knows? Oh, Kuda's getting just bodied. Look at the route. And that's who we were talking about earlier. Eli Bernard. He's a problem. That's got to be a pick. Oh, Kuda jumped it. Couldn't make the play. Ford will take out the ankles. Maybe the lower leg of Eli Bernard, but it's another first down. Jeff Okuda thought he had 6. I mean, no other way around it. But couldn't even get a hand on the football. And it's a big conversion for Green Bay. Try to run with the running back. Turner on the other side gets moved around by Irv Smith Jr. Big stiff arm, and Green Bay suddenly has the football on the 1. Some would call that an inhuman change of direction there by Irv Smith Jr. That was pretty wild, and then classic Madden magnet is what I would call that. Classic Madden magnet. And what do I mean by that? I was magnetized away from the ball, hit the gap perfectly, and then I didn't dive. Never dove. Right here, I could not change direction at all. I'm going after the ball, would not let me. Dragged me down, and then he just tumbled and fell. Like, what is that? What is that? DeAndre Swift does blocks on the outside. Let's go, DeAndre. Oh, I thought that was for sure going to be at least 10 yards. Looks like it's maybe 9.5. And that is the end of the first quarter. Tied at 7. It's all right. Just a good offense from Green Bay, and it's not like we haven't been able to capitalize on offense. Just, they got the first touch. And Swift will pick up the first. First down and 10. There's the backside dig. Look at Richie Owens. Perfect timing. First and 10. Oh, man. I kind of have to throw that. Hockenson. And it's going the other way. How is that possible? Jair Alexander with the interception. You got to be kidding me. You have to be. Oh, I need to see a replay on that. I mean, you can't really get much more open than this. Kind of lost in translation there. Got Jair trying to run back across the field. As we're throwing the ball here, look at the space that we have with TJ Hockenson. First of all, it's this entire area. But he's about 4 yards ahead of Jair Alexander. It's just the ball is totally underthrown. Anytime you have to turn back around to make a play on it, the ball is not where it should be. They need to figure out where the ball should actually be placed. It's classic annoyances with Madden. Why do they have to turn around to make the catch? You have 99 accuracy. Figure it out. Good hit, BJ. Stretch outside. Oh, Jones has space. It's going to be one-on-one. Boley. And, yeah. Boley tried to take an angle to it. And Jones just kept going. Anticipating the cutback mistake for me. And they got the football on the 1. So they might be going ahead in this game if we don't do something about it. Make a hit. Make a hit. Couldn't switch on. Touchdown, Aaron Jones. And it is going to be 14-7 Packers here on Monday night. Bad turnover results in a Packers lead. Jair's in the zone. It looks like this is going to be man coverage. I want to throw it so bad to Rashad Reese. We're trying to take off with Garrison. Zadarius Smith in pursuit's going to dive and at least force Garrison out of bounds. 3rd and 3 after a short loss. Richie Owens on the drag. Who's on him? Nobody. There's Richie Owens. Spin back. Got him. Look at Richie. It's a nice move. Play action. We're going to throw that deep down the field. And that's going to be intercepted as well, going for Amon-Ra St. Brown. I thought we had it. I really did. Targeting St. Brown against Isaiah Oliver. Like, he's done him on the route here. He's turned Isaiah Oliver around. And I want to say that that's more than enough separation. This football came out, right as St. Brown torched him. Like, boom. That football's coming out. Is that not open? It looks so open. I don't know. I mean, Isaiah Oliver just clearly picked up. It's just a great play, maybe. He picked up a lot of speed. Up the middle, Jones has space. He's going to make a big play there. 8 rushes, 91 yards. I got to be honest, it's time to take BJ Dickerson out of the game as a sub linebacker. We just need a little bit more weight in the box right now, I think. And that's going to be Tyrone Wilbur. Trying to cover everybody. Love with actually all day. And that is going to be an interception. Tyrone Wilbur, first game back in with this unit. Easy reads. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. Easy reads. User pick. Love had maybe 10 seconds to throw, but we baited it perfectly. Going back for Devontae Adams. Wilbur, who usually is not the most sure-handed, not going to waste that opportunity. Get the football back. Reese, wide open. Throwing deep down the field. Oh, it's not going to be a catch. It's going to be an interception. It's just interception after interception after interception. Adrian Amos this time. I'll be honest here. I know I keep going to replay after every pick, but like, I really don't feel like I've made too many mistakes. Tried to throw the football here. Look at Rashad Reese. Did you think I had any idea this was going to be a pick? The mistake, should have bulleted it. Should have thrown a bullet pass, clearly. But I was just trying to lob it like to the pylon, basically. Little lob pass, but the problem is he didn't lead him towards the sideline. He led him towards the deep middle, giving Amos a chance to make the play. Didn't want the ball here, wanted it over here. But yeah, a bullet pass would have taken that away. But yeah, not taking advantage of a lot of opportunities so far is what this comes down to. A lot of turnovers in this game already. A lot. That's wide open. I mean, he's definitely down. I don't know why they're not blowing the whistle. And now they're going to for another injury. It's Elton Jenkins. That's got to be a pick. Dude, we're not getting anything. Eli Bernard, big catch and run. I don't know how that's not going the other way. I really don't. Green Bay with all the momentum now. And if we don't turn things around in the second half, and even right now, we might be looking at our first loss of the season here to Green Bay. And we're in Detroit. It's not good. Trying to cover everybody. Trying to run with it, and we can't. It's just too many guys to cover. And Brian Burns is now injured. We just can't run with it. Can't run with Aaron Jones. Feel like I'm all over it with Tyrone Wilbur. He's not fast enough. And with the pec strain, we're going to leave Brian Burns in. Under pressure. Oh my goodness, Brian Burns playing injured is playing like he's feeling 110%, let alone 100. And that's not really a mathematical thing. He's in the zone now. Second sack of the game. That one he just bowled through the right tackle. Let me see if we can't occupy the right tackle for a second. Nope. Trying to cover everybody. Okuda. 3rd and goal from the 10. 50 seconds left. Going to the sideline. That's a catch. There's a lot of time left. 3 timeouts too. I really think we can beat this team deep down the field, but haven't been able to so far. We've just been picked off. Elite bait. Green Bay goes up by 10. All right, all the momentum going with the Packers right now. Gonna go to Rashad Reese. There is still time. 3 timeouts, working the sideline, but Garrison's 3 incompletions are all interceptions right now. 2nd and 2. That looks open. Can we get it? There's the question. No, it's intercepted. Oh my God. For this game. I'm not going to even show it in replay. You guys saw what I saw. I mean, surely he looks wide open. He's just not fast enough. I'm taking St. Brown off the field. I think it's limiting Paul Garrison. I know you're going to say that after 4 interceptions. Like, yeah, but I'll move Assad Riley up. He's just too slow. 86 speed. I mean, everything he's caught up to as soon as he makes a break. It's terrible. And Green Bay is not going to be able to line up quick enough to get this field goal off. They did a run or two. I don't think they were ever serious about scoring, which is lucky for us. But 4 interceptions with Paul Garrison. I want to throw it deep. And I want to defend the inside run. We get the football to start the second half. We're going to be good because we're not going to turn over the football as much. 4 interceptions, man. I mean, it looks like it's first couple games of the Lions franchise with Jared Goff. It's not good right now. 2nd and 10. I'm going to quick throw to Raphael Wilkinson here with Garrison. Another bullet pass. 4 interceptions, man. It's so disgusting to look at. Especially with, I feel like, how well we've played this year. But these interceptions, man, I feel like there's a lot of them. Borderline unjustifiable. Because that's going to be play action. That looks wide open. Assad Riley on the sideline. Didn't get 2 feet in. We're going to go ahead and make this safety make a decision. He's actually going to take the outside, lob it up. Hawkinson! Look at the big body of TJ Hawkinson. Go up and get it. You don't match up. Somebody throw a flag. Jair's making a play 5 seconds after the play's whistled dead. Unbelievable. But it's a big play there. Rashad Reese, nice run. Run the football here up the middle. Reese just doesn't run like that. He's not a power guy. It's 3rd and goal on the 1. We're going to go DeAndre Swift here. Go straight up. Swifty tackled from behind. Wow. Is that Bobby Wagner? Sure is. What a play. Unfortunately, we're going to have to settle for a field goal try. I'm devastated to do this, but we're going to make it a 1-possession game. 17-10. How do we not get points on this drive? Or how do we not get a touchdown, I should say? That's got to be a pick. Cameron Ford with the interception. That's going back the other way. And finally, we get what we wanted. A tie ball game. And Cameron Ford with the touchdown. I don't know what Jordan Love is doing there. That pass was looking like one of Paul Garrison's from the first half. But clean pocket, just threw the ball immediately, and Cameron Ford played underneath. Eli Bernard was the intended receiver on the play. Didn't work at all. Interception, pick 6. Love to see it. And it is 17-7. 2nd and 9, going to be a screen. Turner can't make the play. Look at Dorian Tompkins. How many defensive linemen, especially on the interior, do you know that can make that play? Diving stop of the running back. That was beautiful. Tyrone Wilbur, not to be seen. Braxton Turner couldn't quite get there. But it comes from the interior of the defensive line that we're saved. Little check down. Oh, jeez. Keep accidentally pressing triangle. It's the interception button, even when we're not in any type of position. I'm trying to go over and hit a circle, but I keep knocking that triangle. We get this crazy, like, reach for it animation. Nice tackle, BJ. 3rd and 6. Don't let anybody get open. And down goes Love. It's Russ Clemens for the 2nd time. Our edge rushers with 4 combined sacks, 2 apiece. And that'll take us to the end of the 3rd quarter and the start of the 4th. We'll switch sides of the field and hopefully somehow stop this field goal from Green Bay. And I don't even know if this is going to be that makeable. This is pretty deep. Looks like from the 48-yard line, making this 58. This one's on the line, right with the post, and it was short anyway. Even if it had the leg, that would have been doinked right off the post. But it was well short. Play action with Garrison. We're going deep down the field. Richie Owens, one-on-one. We finally got one. Richie Owens, touchdown. It's up to 85 yards on the game, and that'll also give us the lead. We've had space. This throw, I mean, we had even less space than the 4 other interceptions so far. Yet this is the one that's a touchdown. Great ball from Garrison. Good catch by Richie Owens in traffic. And finally, we're going to retake the lead. 24-17. Nearly blocked. Oh, that's no good. That's not good. One-on-one. Davidson saves a touchdown. But Aaron Jones is a problem. He probably has over 200 total yards in this game, including receiving yards. We got the ball inside the 20 now. Red zone opportunity for Green Bay. Got a guy in motion. He's going to get it on the end around. It's Irv Smith Jr. He'll break a tackle. Boley saves a touchdown. But we're just getting gashed every time they run the football. I mean, we could try 4-6, which is really designed to stop the run. But I don't know if that's going to be super effective here. Sometimes they're just getting the blocking. It's a really good offensive line. Wilbur just run through. Aaron Jones touchdown, and just like that, it's going to be tied. Let's try to use Hawkinson to run off some of these DBs and really see if Richie Owens can have some space underneath. Don't really see what I want. I mean, Rashad Reese should be in the area. They're going to call it intentional grounding. But I mean, I don't know why it is. Like, I get inside the tackle box, but when you're hitting throwaway and I'm running towards a receiver, obviously I don't want him to just throw it away at the sideline. Throw it in the vicinity, in the direction of the receiver. And he didn't do it. Rashad Reese, make a man miss. Oh, we couldn't. Really, this can be Zadarius Smith out in space. That's unreal. It's 3rd and 20. All right, 3rd and 20. That's wide open. It's Rashad Reese. Run after the catch chance. Savage not fast enough. Reese down the sideline. Touchdown. When all hope was lost on 3rd and 20, Rashad Reese just uses that speed. Flashback to his rookie season. This guy can do it all. Wide open. Good ball, and then it was gone. As soon as he caught it, I knew it was a touchdown. Rashad Reese just too fast. 31-24 Packers. This is a slugfest. Should say 31 Lions, Packers 24, not 31-24 Packers. They're, of course, losing. You guys know that if you can read. Going deep. I'm really nervous about this. Those are classic just catches on the sideline where the DB does nothing. 3rd and 7, 4 minutes to play. Green Bay needs a touchdown. They do go to the flat. Gonna be short, though. Maybe 4th and 2. Exactly what it is. And are they gonna punt? Oh, this is one of the worst decisions of all time. I guess they're really confident in that defense. Yeah, they have 4 takeaways today, but I can't even tell you how lucky they've been. Oh, and they're out here in, like, quarters 3 deep. We're just gonna play the check down here. Let Richie Owens run after the catch. We need 150 yards, and he is very short of that. But now kind of a more natural alignment here. 2nd and 4. Underneath, it's Assad Riley. Seldom used, but making good opportunity into a few extra yards there. Richie Owens still about 60 yards away. So we kind of just need him to burn deep down the field here. He's the primary read, and we're going to uncork it. Bullet to Owens! Got him in stride! Touchdown! That could be the insurance we need to end it. Richie Owens was the only read the entire play. We're just watching him run that post. And when he got in front of that safety, cut across his face, used the speed, and he just blew away Adrian Amos. John Murphy Bunting in pursuit as well, but that's the speed that could make Richie Owens a game changer. Love has all day. Eventually time runs out. Look at Cameron Ford getting a hand in there. Knocking the football away from Irv Smith Jr., who did get a little bit of separation, but Ford made that vanish in an instant. 2nd and 10, Green Bay, just over 2 minutes to play. All 3 timeouts. But they need to work really, really quickly. Love firing deep. Oruwariye can't get his hands on the ball. Devontae Adams. It's a big catch. That's what I'm talking about. The DBs just don't do anything half the time. I really got to start playing the ball more in those spots, though, unless it's like a real clear interception opportunity, because they'll catch it otherwise. They really will. That's got to be a pick. It's actually going to be incomplete. I thought that ball was going to hang up. I thought Cam Ford was going to have a way better angle to it. But that's happened a couple times in this game where they're just kind of like, they sit down like they're in quicksand and they can't even move. It's 3rd and 7. Another deep shot. Davidson in the game. That's the dagger. Interception. I think that's the 3rd of the game now for Jordan Love. 7 total. And Derek Davidson, I guess, showing off that zone coverage. We don't usually see him make plays like that. He's really more impactful in the box. But that's just a great way to make that play over the top. Love it from Derek Davidson. And that should be it here in Detroit. Wouldn't necessarily say it is over, but a first down would pretty much end it here. As we're looking for space with Swift, and we found it. DeAndre Swift, first down. Green Bay calls a timeout. And it's just going to be a couple more runs, and we'll get out of here. And that is the game. Lions beat the Packers 38-24. This one was a really close one, back and forth for a while, obviously. And turnovers, I think, were the biggest story in this game. And when we really started relying on speed and working Richie Owens, that's where we got the 4 touchdowns. 4 picks is disgusting, but 395 yards passing. We were decimated by Aaron Jones. Couldn't really get anything going with DeAndre Swift or Rashad Reese. Their run D was just really, really good. But then receiving, like, look at these 2 receivers, dude. Richie Owens, 6 for 156, 2 touchdowns. Rashad Reese, 4 for 151 and a touchdown. Raphael Wilkinson, 2 for 34 and a touchdown. TJ Hawkinson made a big catch. But to have 2 receivers in the same game with over 150 yards apiece, incredible. Defensively, Derek Davidson led the team in tackles with 9. 2 tackles for loss for Clemens and Burns, who also had 2 sacks apiece. And then interceptions for Wilbur, user pick, Cameron Ford, and Derek Davidson. This was a big game. A lot of upgrades after that game, including backup quarterback Jeremiah Goldsberry, the rookie out of Florida. It's not really going to play. We'll give him improviser. Just build him up into an archetype for, I don't know, he doesn't fit it right now, so might as well. And then Jamie Allridge is the last one. We'll do power for him, again, just because he doesn't have it. Make him a little bit more well-rounded on the offensive line. +2 run block sounds pretty nice, up to a 75. It's pretty low otherwise. But we got some responses here. Rivalry. We're going to go ahead and do the credit players. Morale buff. Yeah, Paul Garrison was great. Only threw 4 picks. And the Packers are demoralized. -10 morale for all players. Yeah, you guys suck. Tandem breakout for Richie Owens here. Would this potentially get his development trade up, or is this only an XP thing? Richie Owens says, I appreciate you challenging me to be better this week, coach. That's exactly what he sounds like, by the way. Our talk played a big part. Something other, I don't know. He said some stuff. And then Gene Dangus is like, yeah, you're a big piece of this offense. And I do think I agree with that. That speed is just incredible. 2 touchdowns, and he earned +3 catch in traffic and release. Next week could be really interesting against a Vikings team that has given us trouble in the past. We've also killed them before, so who knows what next week's going to have in store. But that was week 8. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Take it easy.
Taking it back to the house. Defensive joke. I'm laughing so loud. Speed burst good.